Hunting's coming, girls and boys, run for the hills and far away. Where the guild of Dungeoneering, curse and swear, but don't despair. The way out of here must be over there. I think we're lost, but what do we care? We're the guild of Dungeoneering.
So the okay, we weren't supposed to have a webcam, which is why when I turned it on really quickly, there was all kinds of things wrong with it. But I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep it in the video, I think. But Tommy Trials, it's been a minute. We're playing Guild of Dungeoneering. We're actually playing the Ultimate Edition. The developers, or someone on behalf of the developers, reached out to me and gave me this code a little early. So the game's not actually coming out until the 18th of November. The game Guild of Dungeoneering has been out since 2015, 2016? 2015, middle of 2015. And I thought that was the case, but I wanted to be double sure. But they're actually remastering it, and if you own the Guild of Dungeoneering, the normal one, then you can get it, the upgrade, for free, as well as the fact that there's actually a demo available for it right now. It's only $20. I'm not being sponsored to say anything about it. I'm not being sponsored even to ask you to buy it or to show it or anything else. But I wanted to bring that up whenever I can, just because I like games like this. I've not played it, so we're going to be learning how to play it together, which doesn't always end well. So there might be a lot of cuts here. We're gonna find out. It says continue, but that's because, and you're gonna see this in a minute, I started it a few seconds ago. Date in this video, we know when we recorded this one, but I started it a few seconds ago and I did nothing. So we're just going to go with it. I was absolutely blown away by that music did not start playing the first time I launched the game. I swear it didn't, and that absolutely blew my mind away. Anyway, here we go. Yes, I want to override save slot 1. Oh, music.
This is the Guild of Dungeoneering. All across the land they're cheering, oh, to be a Dungeoneer, chasing fame and glory.
This game should not give me jump scares. Oh, boy, some things just clenched. That they're gonna be clenched for a minute. I'm actively monitoring the audio. I did a very brief test recording to make sure that I was louder than the audio. So I should be. I'm looking at it. I'm going up into the yellows when I talk. The game audio is not, so I should be fine, but bear with me. We've not made any content for about 2.5 months. We're all a little rusty, and by we're all, I mean me and only me, but still. The Ivory League of Explorers. You've probably already read this by this point. The Ivory League of Explorers, the noblest, most virtuous guild in the land. Pfft, those insufferable jerks. I'll show them. They won't think me so grossly incompetent when I have my own guild. I've bought a small hall in the bad part of town with the gold I borrowed from them. I've staked out a dungeon that's ripe for the picking. I've even found a chump who can do all the dirty work while I sit back and watch the coins roll in. Like my father always told me, there's always someone stupider than yourself. Well, he never really said it to me. Actually, he said it to everyone but me. Hey, wait a minute. I love clever writing. Anyway, this is your guild, the Guild of Dungeoneering. It's time to build a barracks so your first Dungeoneer has somewhere to live. He can just sleep on the floor, let's be honest. Alright, place the barracks beside your guild hall to build a new room. Okay. I've unlocked
The one that's always left behind. The solitary lump. The pawn who's fodder for the grind. The sorry little chump.
How many times am I going to jump? I should expect at this point that every time I click something, the bard's just gonna start singing in my ears. Anyway, I've unlocked him. I can customize my Dungeoneer. Scott! It's gotta be Scott, right? Okay, so we've got different body types. What do we want Scott to look like? If he's supposed to be the chump, I want Scott to look like a chump. But I don't really know what chumps look like. And no matter which hairstyle I pick, if it's yours, you're going to be supremely offended by it. So I'm going to go with, I want unkempt. Unkempt doesn't seem to really be an option here. I want hair just going everywhere. Or none at all. None at all works. Oh, it could be like, I am the chump. My name's Scott. I have facial hair. Bald Santa! It's Bald Santa. Ooh.
Ah.
Oh, I give Bald Santa. This is too much freedom. Super not Santa. Yeah, we're done. We're good. This is your first Dungeoneer the Chump. Definitely not Santa. Santa's like super deranged younger brother. You can grow your guild, gain new Dungeoneers, and expand the loot you find in dungeons by using gold. I can't click on that though. Let's go loot some gold from a dungeon. Here's your Oh, okay. Here's your first adventure. This is where you pick your Dungeoneer and Blessing, but you don't have options for now. Super not Santa. Jump. This is where you start. As I understand it, it's been remastered, probably put into... I have not watched anything to understand what's been remastered, but I'm certain it has been. Those who have played the game are probably like, whoa! I hope. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably just want me to shut up. Okay, do you want to play it? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Welcome to your very first dungeon. This poor doomed soul is your dungeon. Doomed soul? Super not Santa's doomed? Play cards from your hand to create a dungeon that they can overcome or die in. Defeat one Ratman. Who are you? I'm Ratman. In each quest, you have a goal to not talk like that anymore. In this quest, you must defeat one Ratman. In order for your Dungeoneer to reach the Ratman, they'll need a dungeon. You draw 5 dungeon cards each turn. This hand contains 5 rooms. Room. There's only one place where a room will fit. Go ahead and play it. Play a room now. It's all the same card, so it doesn't really matter. Boom. You can play 3 cards each turn. You can't play any more cards right now, so go ahead and end your turn. I don't know why I can't play any more cards for now. Actually, I do. As you can see, there's no way to join these up. There's no space for that room. I know. Oh! Whoa, I can make Super Not Santa look drunk. Like, whoa, what have I seen?
Oh.
That was a weird noise that I'm not going to comment on. Dungeoneers can enter 1 unexplored room per turn. Dungeoneers are always willing to fight, but your Dungeoneer is too weak to fight the zombie that they're heading towards. Also, the Ratman must be up here. Okay. Hey, who you calling weak? The zombie's a level 2 monster. ... And your Dungeoneer is only at level 1. I had noticed that. Dungeoneers are natural explorers. Why don't you try placing another new dungeon room for them to explore now? Bonk. You can place a weaker monster on the new room and try placing the level 1 Nasty Rat now. I'm actually getting Munchkin vibes a little bit. This is fascinating music. Someone just donging on a bell. But it's kind of giving me Munchkin vibes. Because, like, I kick down the door, I don't find a monster, so I can fight a monster to help myself level up. That is a mechanic in Munchkins. Alright, so we've got the Nasty Rat. I'm going to plop the Nasty Rat here. These footsteps show you, me, which room your Dungeoneer currently wants to get to. Your Dungeoneer is still heading toward danger. Because Super Not Santa is insane. Try placing a treasure card on the new room to guide your Dungeoneer away from danger. A combination of a new room, a lower level monster, and treasure finally did it. Oh, I guess he must have been going upwards, but now he's going over. I've got to convince him. I can't just tell him go this way. It's fascinating. You have placed 3 cards, so your turn automatically ends. Ching. Okay, fight time. Oh, there's a whole new mechanic for a fight. Fascinating. Every fight, pardon me, every fight is a fight to the death. You need to play battle cards to ensure that your Dungeoneer survives. The Nasty Rat starts with 5 health. I start with 5 health. Super not Santa. Here you can see what type of move a monster is going to make. The Nasty Rat will claw, which will deal 1 damage. Here's your hand of battle cards. You start with 3 cards in your hand. Eyes closed to punch. Super not Santa has always lived in the shadow of Santa Claus, but he's not actually a good fighter. Your eyes closed punch cards will deal 1 damage to the Nasty Rat. Play eyes closed punch now. How do I? Okay. Ow. Oh, did I forget to mention that monsters attack before your Dungeoneer attacks? That's a shame. Don't worry, your Dungeoneer attacks right after another monster's attack finishes. Fascinating. If I had to guess, oh, I can cower. Sweet. You draw a new battle card at the start of each turn. You do a cower card. The symbol on a card means that your Dungeoneer will block 1 type of damage of any type. Fascinating. The Nasty Rat is going to play Neurotoxin. If you don't block the damage, you will have to discard a card. Interesting. Play your cower. Ta-da! Excellent work cowering! That's my new favorite sentence. You blocked the enemy's attack and don't have to discard an extra attack. Lovely. Unfortunately for Dungeoneers everywhere, cowering doesn't cause any damage, so the Nasty Rat is still at 4 health. Oh, interesting. Look at that! You drew Lucky Hit, which is the strongest card in your Dungeoneer's deck. The Nasty Rat is going to play Bite. You can tell from the shield icon on the card that this attack is unblockable. That's what that yellow means. Duly noted. Go ahead and play my Lucky Hit. He's going to hit me for 1 damage, but I'm going to smack him for 2. Ow. Oof, that hit wasn't too lucky for the Nasty Rat. I can read still. My brain didn't stop working for a minute. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. Your voice box stopped working. Uh-oh, it looks like your Dungeoneer isn't doing too good either. Why do I have a feeling I'm going to draw like a heal card? Oh, no, there's just Cower. Nasty Rat is going to play Bite again. You can't block an unblockable attack, so playing Cower would do nothing. Play one of your punches to get the Nasty Rat down to 1 health. Ow. Can't block it, so I'm going to have to punch him again. Phew, that was a close one. Your Dungeoneer lives to cower another day. Well done. Do you get your health back? Yeah, apparently you do. So, noted. Once you have beaten an enemy, you get to steal their precious loot. You can choose between 3 items: fork, straitjacket, or pigeon nest. I love it. Or you can just take treasure card to place in the dungeon on your next turn. An item's level is based on the level of monster that you defeated. Noted. Why don't you examine the straitjacket first? Straitjacket is body armor that gives +1 health to a Dungeoneer who wears it. We're not crazy. The rest of the world is. So you get 1 armor. The fork is a weapon that increases your blade skill by 1. So I'd get a slice card. It seems. Any cards that use blade. Is it time for second breakfast? I understand this reference. Let's add slice card to your deck. Alright. Pigeon Nest is a helmet that increases your growth skill by 1. This adds the Rekindle card to your battle deck. Rekindle apparently has a magical damage. Oh, there it is. Rekindle has magical damage and 1 health. Why don't you try giving the Dungeoneer a healing ability? That's what I was kind of thinking. The fact that it's visually represented on my character, I have Super Not Santa with a nest and eggs on his head, is the best thing I've ever seen. Dungeoneers info, I got that. When your Dungeoneer defeats a monster of their level or higher, then your Dungeoneer will level up and gain 1 health. Cool. Dungeoneers return to full health after each fight. That was a question I just asked. You can examine this section to see which cards each skill gives you. Higher skill levels give you more powerful cards. You can view your battle deck here after you complete the tutorial. So I got the triage. Now that your Dungeoneer has leveled up, that zombie isn't looking so scary. Haha, speak for yourself. This room is exactly what is needed to create a direct path through the dungeon. Play this room now. Yeah. Bonk. Dungeoneers move faster through rooms they have already explored. Now they will move through 2 rooms. So they're going to instantly go up. Super Not Santa's going to go up and have a conversation with this zombie. Playing a treasure card on this new room will entice your Dungeoneer to go toward the Rat Man. Oh, so I should probably do that, huh? Nothing draws a Dungeoneer like loot. Oh, I need to put loot up here too. Ah.
Ah.
That looks a bit like a gold pouch. Whoa, doth my eyes deceive me? Or does this zombie start with 9 health? Ah, but this zombie has a weakness we can exploit. Ah, taking 2 damage in 1 turn causes 1 extra damage. Interestant. Interestant? This zombie's card Anger will deal 1 self-inflicted damage. That's convenient. Alright, well I can't do a whole lot. But he's going to take 1 damage to himself, which means he's going to lose 1 more. That's a fascinating little doohickey. Monsters can inflict 2 kinds of damage. Physical damage and magical damage. The zombie is going to do 1 magical damage. The zombie will block 1 physical damage. There are 3 types of blocks: physical, magical, and any. The zombie will be able to block your eyes closed punch. Play Rekindle to bypass the enemy's defenses. Because he's blocking. Got it. You hit the zombie for 1 damage, and even though it hits you for 1 damage, you healed yourself for 1 health, so it worked out. I want to whip out Lucky Hit, because it'll trigger Decay, which we want. It'll bypass his defenses as well. This is going to do 2 damage. Because he's going to... Yeah, okay. That'll work. The thing of it is, in most games like this, my brain tells me, you have to get your guy back up in health, or you're going to have a big problem, and he heals back up. You doubted the Brotherhood of Santa? The zombie you defeated was a level 2 monster, so now you get to take his level 2 loot. Examine the anchor first. You'll find yourself attached to it. Ba-dums. 1 physical damage, block 1 physical, 2 physical damage, unblockable. It gives me 2 of those. That's 2 cards. Crush 1 and crush 2. Balaclava gives you Tenacious trait and increases your Swift skill by 2. This adds 2 cards to your battle deck, Shift and Erupt, but I don't get any healing, which I get from Balaclava. Also gives you Dungeoneer trait. Tenacious is pretty powerful. You can't die unless you are hit when you have 1 health left, so any multi-health taking hits apparently would hurt more. If you choose to take the Balaclava, you will lose the bonuses from your Pigeon Nest. Boy, sentences I never thought that I'd say out loud. Anyway, Yellow Snow Cone increases your growth skill by 1. Growth 1, Stupidity 1. Growth skill is already at level 1 thanks to your Pigeon Nest, so this would increase it to level 2. Level 2 growth skills adds the Restore card to your battle deck. Yellow Snow Cone gives you +1 health, but it also increases your Stupidity by 1, which adds a useless card to your battle deck. You get to pick your own loot. I'm gonna grab the anchor. So, man, this guy looks insane. Hey, did you know that you defeated the zombie on a rune of the fates? That means you gain 1 favor. What do I use favor for? Examine the favor menu to find... Okay. Favor does some interesting things while exploring a dungeon and in battle. Be sure to check it out when you need a little boost. Draw a treasure card. Oh. Interesting. When you finish a dungeon, the unused favor you have gathered will disappear, so remember to use it. Right, I always remember to use things. That's good. Time to show off what you have learned. Will you complete the objective of the dungeon, or will your Dungeoneer meet their maker? Only the cards will tell. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to want to level up, so probably fighting the nasty rat is smart. I just had to defeat 1 rat man, so putting that there is really a waste of time. I'm going to end my turn. So I'm gonna have him go over and engage with this nasty rat because there's one less thing. You can spend favor in battle right here. You never know when it might save your skin. If successful. Okay, so I will use Bash because Bash defends against one physical attack and does one physical attack. So I won't have to discard a card. Nice. Oh, this is simple. It's Thomas benefits from simple. Those who know me know this. Ow. Okay. That can't be blocked, so cowering will do me nothing. That also can't be blocked, so cowering still does nothing. Very simple at the moment, but why do I have a feeling it's going to get supremely more complicated as we go? Armor +1 gets me repel. I'm going to do that because wow. Fear me. Can I? Will this get me to go backwards? I want you to go back. Get the candelabra. Or the candlestick or whatever. I'm not going to get you to go back over there and get the candelabra, am I? Okay.
Hey.
Ratman. Cannot be blocked. He's not trying to block, so I'm going to save slam and just use lucky hit. Ow. Head blow. I can't. I don't want to lose slam, so I'm going to use slam. So he cannot make me discard slam. I think he just made me discard the healing card. He did. He sure did. I've got him on the ropes, so I'm just going to continue the offensive. Oh, and when you discard a card, you just only have 2 cards to choose from, which makes sense because you only draw 1 per turn. Interesting. I'm just going to use Bash because it doesn't matter. I couldn't block it, but that's okay. Super not Santa. Okay, we're back.
Victory. That was so quick you made it look easy. Another happy tale in our short story, if not a little bit violent, and not for the queasy.
I'm uncomfortable with how he said queasy. I'm just gonna return to my guild now. The tutorial stopped tutorialing. There's a guildopedia? That's fun. Oh, okay. There are many options. Unlocks 9 uncommon items, uncommon items, uncommon items. I'm setting a pattern. I don't have the gold for this. How much gold do I even have? I have 65, so probably... Okay, that just tells me who I have. My guildopedia is going to help me look at the cards that I've unlocked. All of the cards? No, not all of the cards. Look, many of them are not showing me. Interesting. Okay. I can see what the cards do, though, if I need a reminder. Okay, I probably having a secondary... I have no idea which one of these would be better, having never played the game before. Stuff like Alchemist and Barbarian and Ranger makes sense, but maybe not so much everything else. At this point, I kind of want a mime to say that I have Super Not Santa and a mime. Probably... Oh, you never know. Oh, I can actually see what the mime can do. Copycat, blocks magical, then adds additional physical damage to the next attack. Make the opponent discard, bullhorns, imaginary box, and imaginary cannon. So he really supports himself, or herself, themselves, interestingly. Yeah, why not? Okay, and we will attach the theater on the other side of the guild. I've unlocked the mini.
Is there anything that's more soul-destroying than having to rhyme all the time? There's only one thing perhaps more annoying, and that would be an insufferable mime.
What kind of hairdos do mimes have? They usually have a hat. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. Let's have a mime lady.
He.
Oh no. Okay. And then the miscellaneous. You could actually make your people look pretty good. A mime with a scar. I don't have a funny name for you. So we're just gonna go with Thane. Alright. Well, this has been our first look at Dungeon of Gildeneering. Guild of Dungeon... Huh? Wait. Guild of Dungeoneering. I'm awake. If you enjoyed this, if you want to see more, let me know. I've enjoyed it a lot. Well, apparently he doesn't want to see anymore. I've enjoyed this a lot, so if you enjoyed it, liking the video, that just lets me know, hey, I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people ask for them on YouTube because the algorithms and all that. It's more useful to me to see how many people enjoyed it enough to click on the like button. It's free, it doesn't cost any money. If you want to... I'm not that boring, not Santa. Anyway, if you enjoyed what you saw, if you want to see more content like this, of course, let me know in the comments. Subscribing, blah, 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 blah. We have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/The Tommy Trials. Link to that's in the description. If you care, if you don't, you know, you do you. I'm going to go smack a not Santa. And we'll see you next time.